everyone, my name is Michelle, and in today's video I'm going to share with you how you can straighten your hair using a flat iron. Straight hair is a hairstyle that I always turn to when I don't know what to do with my hair. It's a hairstyle that will never go out of style. It's always on trend and it's just perfect for every day. The flat iron that I'm using is the Karmin Professional, and I have the heat setting up on the highest setting. You can definitely tone it down. I just have really thick hair and I don't want to sit here for 45 minutes straightening my hair, so I just have it on the highest setting, and I'm going to share with you some tips and tricks that you can incorporate into your hair straightening routine, and it'll make it so easy, so effortless, and it's going to become like second nature to you. So if you guys want to learn what those tips and tricks are, and if you would like to see how I straighten my hair in action, then just keep watching. So I'm starting off with hair that is clean and it has been air drying for about 4 to 5 hours after I washed it. Now the first thing I'm going to do is protect. Now I'm using the Tresemme heat protectant spray. You always want to make sure that you're protecting your hair from the heat. Nobody wants split ends, nobody wants damaged hair, so protecting is a must. So I'm just going to spray this, focusing it on the ends of my hair, and then work my way up. Now that our hair is protected, I'm going to just start sectioning it off. Now when I do my hair, I like to start from the bottom and work my way up from the top, and that way I can make sure everything is nice and straight and sleek. So I'm just going to take my 2 thumbs and pull the hair right above my ear up and just let the bottom part of my hair, or the bottom sections, hang out, and just clip the rest up. Now that we have the hair up and out of our face, we can start straightening. So I usually take pieces that are about this big. I have pretty wavy curly hair, so I find that taking a piece that's about this big, it's a little bit on the smaller side, is really going to help me get that nice straight sleek look. If you take pieces that are about this big, you're going to have to go over it a few times for it to get completely straight. So I find that the easiest thing to do is just start off taking a piece about this big and begin straightening. So all I'm going to do is just take my iron, and I like to put it as close to the scalp as I can without actually touching my scalp. You don't want to touch your scalp with this. This is extremely hot, so you don't want any burns to happen. So try to get as close to the scalp as you can without actually touching your scalp or your head. Then I'm just going to slowly bring down the iron, and this is the result that you get. So as you can see, it's super easy. The smaller the section you take, the easier it's going to be to straighten. So now I'm just going to take another section of hair from the bottom and just basically do the same exact thing. One thing you don't want to do is, as you're straightening it, you don't want to hold the iron in one space for too long. Like, you don't want to leave it like this, because if you do that, you're going to create a kink and a dent in the hair, and it's going to take away from that, sleek look that we're really going for. So just make sure that you have a continuous motion when you're moving the iron down, and don't just stop in one place. Just keep it flowing. Alright, so there you have 2 sections that are completely straight, and I'm just going to continue doing this to the rest of the bottom half. If you are a beginner when it comes to straightening your hair or using any hot tools, really, I would recommend using a glove just to make sure you don't, burn yourself or get hurt in the process. So use a glove, and then once you get more comfortable with the process of using hot tools and straightening your hair, you can just take the glove off and do it without. So I have all of my bottom hair done, and this is what it looks like. Super straight and super sleek. Now the next section I'm going to do is sort of the back right section. So I like to work in sections when I'm straightening my hair. That way I don't have hair everywhere and I get confused of what hair I straightened and what hair I didn't. So I finished the bottom, and now I'm just going to bring down the hair and work on the bottom right section, which is this section right here. Another thing I think that makes it really easy when you're straightening your hair is to start from the back and work your way forward. Same way that we're starting from the bottom and working our way up to the top, we're going to work from the back sections of the hair and then move on to the front. So I'm going to take a section of hair from the back, And then if the remainder of the hair is sort of getting in your way, you can just take a claw clip and just clip that away. And that's basically the easiest technique that I find when you're straightening your hair, is to separate it well and work from the back to the front. The slower you go with your iron, the better results you're going to get. So don't keep it in one place for too long, but do take your time and go really, really slow until you get to the bottom. Alrighty, so now I have the bottom section done and the bottom right section done. If you have little flyaways like this, like I do, just take your iron, be very, very careful. You don't want to touch your scalp when you do this, and just bring it down and it'll instantly just go down and look nice and straight. Okay, so I'm just going to bring this hair to the side and begin working on the back left section. Again, I'm going to take sections from the very, very back and work my way forward. Alrighty, so now that I have all of the bottom sections done, we can start working on the top sections. So the first section I'm going to take is the right front section, or the front top section, and I'll show you exactly what that is. So what I do is I just sort of find where my part is, my middle part, and then I just section off the right side, just like that. And for a section like this, what I like to do to make sure that I don't have any kinks near the scalp is I just take the iron and go up like that. And then I bring the hair forward and I make sure that I get the bottoms. Looks crazy, I know, but it works. For the very front sections, what I like to do is actually straighten it in the opposite side. That way I get a little bit of extra volume. So all I did was I took the section from here and brought it all the way to the other side. Again, starting at the root of the hair, but not touching the scalp directly. And I'm just straightening it this way. And I find that when I do this, I get a lot more volume and body than if I were to just straighten it on that side. Okay, now we have the right side done, and this is what the hair looks like, and we're just going to do the same exact thing to the other side. I'm just going to take down the remaining hair and begin straightening that. Okay, so we have all of our hair straightened. If you have really thick, really long hair like I do, it may take anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes or longer depending on if you're used to straightening your hair or not. I've been straightening my hair for years and years and years, so I feel like I can get it done pretty quickly, but just keep practicing and you will get it. So the very last step that I'm gonna do, if you have naturally curly or wavy hair like I do, this is an absolutely essential step. If you have naturally pretty wavy, straight-ish hair, I would still recommend you doing this step because it's just gonna add that extra finishing touch. So what I do is I take a little bit of this hair oil. This is the Moroccan Argan Oil Hair Repair Treatment by Pro Naturals. I'm just gonna take a very little amount of this. You don't want a lot at all. I'm probably taking about a dime-sized amount, just like that. And I'm going to rub this in between my hands to warm up the product a little bit. And then starting at the ends of my hair, I'm just going to gently, gently work this in and slowly work my way up. Adding a hair oil after you straighten your hair is just going to make it look so shiny, so sleek, and it's going to really tame the frizz, and it's basically going to make it look like you got it done at a salon. You can already see the shine that this gives. I mean, it really just looks like you just went to the hair salon and had them do your hair for you. If you are somebody who likes to only wash your hair every couple of days and you want to prolong the straightness of your hair, for me personally, I usually get a little bit curly like towards here, like my flyaways and just the shorter pieces here, and it's so easy to touch up. All you have to do is just take your iron and just retouch up that area and it will be back to being straight. Another place that I start noticing that my hair is not as straight, or the straightness, I guess you could say, is kind of going away, is the ends. All you have to do is just apply some more heat protectant and wait for it to dry, and then just go over that area, and it's so easy. I really hope you guys found this video helpful and feel a little bit more comfortable straightening your own hair. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.